Yeah, I tried to plug them at the end of the last break, but we went to break. Can't hold the break, satellites trigger. We've got 3 new ball caps to spread the word about freedom. We've got to get aggressive. We've got to get in people's faces. One is the Culpeper Minuteman flag with Don't Tread on Me with a snake. The other 2 are repeat of 1776, 1836, just south of Austin, Gonzales, Texas. They came to confiscate the cannon. The Mexican troops did, and the town put up a flag with a picture of a cannon on it. This has a rifle on it, and said, "Come and take it." And that war started. So those 3 great hats just went up today at Infowars.com on the secure online video and bookstore /Infowars gear area, Infowars.com, or call toll free 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139. And, of course, we're also simulcasting live at prisonplanet.tv. Going back to Robert Wilcox, robertwilcox.com is the website, or you can buy the book anywhere on Amazon bookstores. I was in the bookstore 2 weeks ago, saw it there, prominently displayed, selling quite nicely. Target, Patton, The Plot to Assassinate General George Patton. I want to have you back up again just on other conversations you had with this Special Forces hitman. But you're saying tremendous guilt. But I guess also, once they're doing these things, first they have you kill somebody who's bad, then somebody who's kind of bad, then you're killing heroes. You know, if you don't do the killing, he'd have been dead, wouldn't he?
Good point. Yeah, absolutely. And he said that to me many times. He knew that if he turned it down, he'd be killed. This was a really a really interesting guy. He'd had attempts to kill him several times after the war, I guess, because he knew too much. But he would always say they weren't as good as me, and I was always able to take care of it. So, I wanted to say one thing that I thought that I would be able to at least go see a little piece of the crime, the scene of the crime, so to speak, because it had always been advertised that Patton's car was at Fort Knox in Kentucky. And I had the head of the Cadillac division. It was a 38 Cadillac, a touring car, go down there with me. And what we found out was that the car was a fake. It had been rebuilt, and we know this because there's always a VIN number that's emblazoned into the metal somewhere. And we could see, and you'll see in the book, how it's been scraped off.
It's the same thing with Kennedy. They rebuilt the whole car, let no one look at it. They just do the same stuff over and over again. Well,
in addition to all of the records being taken out, which is absolutely a cover-up there, they got rid of the scene of the crime, so to speak. You can't find it.
While you were investigating this, did you ever get any threats or anything spooky?
In the beginning, it was real spooky, but, I don't know whether I was seeing shadows or what. But because my cousin was helping me, and he deals with spooks and so on, and what we did was we took all my files and we spread them around so that if anything happened to me, nothing, they would not be. He would have them and would know where to go to make them public. But since then, no. I think they're just too old. I don't think that anybody's going to get me on this. They just...
It's just so disgusting. I mean, if you're going to kill a decorated general because he wants our POWs not to be given to the Russians, that they captured in German camps, I mean, how low does it go? And Donovan and all those guys were pure trash. That much is clear. And their great-great-grandsons and grandsons and progeny are running things today. Hell, David Rockefeller was in there with them at the time all this was going on. And he's still alive. I mean, this is just trash. Cold-blooded, reptile-type trash.
It is.
And, Mr. Wilcox, I want to have you back up in a few months just to get into all these other great stories and documents and more on Target Patton. Thank you so much for the time.
Thanks so much, Alex. Great being with you.
Great being with you, another patriot exposing these people. Yeah, for any of you that are getting into government service, the CIA ads I hear on radio and see on TV, look out what you're getting involved in. You're getting involved in some very criminal stuff. If you're a good person, they're going to kill you or you're going to lose your soul. Free transmission starts now. Jam-packed transmission. Infowars.com on the audio stream. Don't forget the free podcast. Great job, crew!